all evil is inherently illusory. Obviously, I think the two parts to this one is whatever we see evil because and that is really attraction of our heart and our mind, desire within us and emotion within us, not realizing how we may be hurting others. And so without that understanding on the Dharma, we become ignorant, so become illusory as a result. So everything that Buddha says, there's nothing that is false. And obviously because he already seen the truth. So when one has seen the truth and to tell someone else that that is the truth, but to tell someone who hasn't seen the truth that that is the truth. So there is nothing that is false. So for us, but because we don't know what the truth is, that's where our doubt lies. So with this cultivation and contemplation and concentration giving rise to samadhi is for us. So this one is telling us that Buddha teaching is the truth, but because the truth cannot be described, so you must have faith in the truth. So to realize that, you must go into cultivation, contemplation, and concentration, giving rise to samadhi. Then we all can achieve perfect enlightenment with skillful means. So in Master explanation that even all human origins from illusion. So because of the illusion we have, and again, either from our own desire or no emotion, resulting in the words that we say, actions that we do, they may hurting to others. And as a result of which, the so-called evil deeds that we do from our own ignorance, and just because it's to satisfy our own desire. So our lifetimes are short, and we act as if our lifetime in this world will last forever. So that's where we desire all the wealth and power, etc., and our possession. So similarly, in relationship, we cannot treat each other with genuine sincerity, and we deal with each other with a superficial level. Superficial because we do so with the expectation of certain gains to our advantage. And this is where the sometimes we have covetousness in the way we think and the way we do. So we have all forgotten our nature of the true suchness, and it's because it become a habitual tendency for us to do things the way we do to our own advantage. So that's the reason why walking on the bodhisattva path is not easy, because you are walking in the interests of others. So even the life that we live, the life is lived for the benefit of others. And benefiting of us is a consequence. But obviously, because of the worldly ways being brought up, our life is lived for the benefit of ourselves. And that is of paramount importance. So it is therefore not easy for someone to reframe the mind. So in everything that Buddha said, there's nothing that is false. We all have the true nature of the nature of true such that is pure. And there's nothing false. So same thing is like a young child. How can you tell the child that iron is hot? Now the adult knows the iron is hot because we learned that, we've seen that, we know the truth is that the iron is hot. But to tell the child they haven't feel that iron is hot, but how can you explain that, right? So, and then the child learns it from experience. And this is why the master said, even for us to walk in the bodhisattva path, we must walk amongst the masses so they understand what is suffering. Because it's only when we understand suffering, then we can understand the liberation from suffering and to open up the compassionate heart. So what the Buddha teaches is nothing but the true Dharma. It's like a parent teaching a child, isn't it? So like a mother, especially teaching the only child painstakingly, and telling what the truth of life is, how to live. So in the same way, the Buddha taught us nothing but the true Dharma. So it's also the parent always teach the truth to the child, and that is the love it has for the child. So in much the same way, that's the love that the Buddha has for all sentient beings. This samadhi on the master's explanation is Most think that to attain samadhi is one must spend a lot of time sitting in meditation and can empty the minds from everything. I must say it's not that easy, but it's also not that too profound, nor is it too difficult. So it is not easy, but it's not that difficult to do that. And all these things is about training and diligently got to do that every day. So, and you've got to apply that to our daily life. Well, to be in a state of samadhi emotion, obviously, it's not easy. And so you depend on different condition of different people. Some people will do it easier when they're walking. Some people do it easier when they're doing things. Some people find it easier when they're sitting. So you got to find whatever suits yourself to do that. But contemplation is necessary if you want to realize what the truth is. And it's only through contemplation where you can eliminate so-called delusional self. And so that we must be constantly vigilant of ourselves. And that's the reason why we got to watch ourselves all the time. But very often we always watch others. We always watch others why someone else is wrong, why someone else behave the way they do. And but we spend a lot of the time to actually see oneself, and that's why we need to be constantly vigilant of ourselves. So in our daily living, we need to interact with matters, people, and objects and principles in an orderly manner. So what do you mean by this orderly manner? It is the part that you see, this is about, in our daily living, you're applying the teachings, right? So the teachings are just dots, if you like, which are scattered all over. But if you want to apply that in your daily life, you connect the dots. And that's what I mean by orderly manner. And it's how we come to contemplation, which is a meditative state. And like I said yesterday, meditation opens the door to contemplation. So the lessons learned. The Tathagata first taught the three vehicles to guide sentient beings. Otherwise, then only apply the great vehicle. Obviously, this is not a falsehood, but because of the condition and the capability of human beings, and that's the reason why the Dharma has been taught in a particular way. So he originally wanted to give us the abundance of Dharma treasures, which is straight to the big vehicle, but can we understand that? And probably we're unwilling to accept that. Same thing with a child. Can you tell the child that the iron is hot? And probably the child doesn't accept that, and yet he want to touch the iron. And then only then one realizes that is indeed burning. So in the same analogy that we are in the burning house. So in contemplation, with the contemplative power and the development of the inner faculties, and the contemplative power that Master explained the past yesterday and today, and the inner faculties are explaining to you about the inner development, about inner seeing, inner hearing. Use of ears for compassion, the hands for charity, the voice for kindness, and the nose for fragrance of the Dharma, and the eyes for the light, and the mind for the truth. And that's how we have to walk a path. Everything you see, smell, hear, taste, and feel are in the Dharma. And despite the conditioned practice we are in, slowly then we can evolve towards the unconditioned practice if we were to do this. So in relationship, in truth, whatever it is not what it appears as. What it appears, it is not what it is. Consciousness is devoid of selfhood. So just contemplate on this. So in truth, whatever it is not what it appears as. So the Buddha knows the truth. So when we have doubt, and it's not appear what it is, it's like that about the iron that I just explained. What it appears, it is not what it is. And that's where about the illusion in our life. So if we then have the higher consciousness, which is devoid of selfhood, then you know this pure nature and what the truth is. Okay, Gan En brothers and sisters, thank you.
Gan En so much, Brother Chin, for another round of awesome sharing. Yeah. Okay, I think Brother Chin need to leave us today early. Can we all take a group photo before Brother Chin, Sister Kaping, and Sister Siping leave us? Please on your video, everyone. Yes, take a nice group photo of everyone. All 23 of us here this morning. Yeah, from Kuantan to Perak to Singapore so around. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Gan En so much, Brother Chin. Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Okay, next. Okay, can we have Sister Moon to share with us? Sister Moon, welcome back.
Good morning, brothers and sisters.
Morning.
Yeah. So this morning, I find it very uplifting to be inspired to look at sufferings as something that we should be grateful for, and not to look at it as a burden. And I think that this understanding to be grateful, for all the setbacks in life. It's so natural for us to complain about the setbacks, even small setbacks. I think a lot of us complain, why does this happen? Why does it happen to me? And so on and so on. And to look at it with a mindset that we should be grateful for it, because this is actually a way of clearing our karmic debts, of lightening our baggage, is actually very. It helps so much in understanding how to carry our burden in this lifetime, and to not to be allowing all these setbacks to make us into a bitter person. I think it's very, very easy actually in life to be bitter. Yeah, because we feel that, most of us probably feel that, I'm doing my best. I really don't do a lot of bad things. Most people, I think, don't do a lot of bad things, but not understanding why all these things happen to us either. And usually feeling that, actually, do I deserve to be getting all these things? Maybe, I think I deserve my life should be better because I'm a good person. But the definition of good, again, is very subjective. If you don't understand the definition of good, if you do not understand Dharma deeply, actually, the definition of good is also very different. So I find that, there's a way of the mindset of being grateful even for setbacks in life helps a lot to put things in perspective, and to help. It will help me actually to go through life with a very light footstep. Gan En.
Yeah, Gan En so much, Sister Moon, for your great insight. Yeah, so much. Okay, next, can we hear a few words from Sister Yenny? Morning, Sister Yenny.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. From this chapter, right, I think Buddha wants to awake us to understand all the matter and objects and principles around us, and have to realize that everything is illusions. So I think Master will say one sentence in this episode, and really awake me. Why would we run around so busily, work so hard, and make so much karma? So this linked me to one news that I watched a few days ago at the 8 o'clock at night. So it's the news reporting that the JB custom over there right now, because both custom was closed down because due to the pandemic COVID-19. So there's a massive impact on the shopping mall, hawker centers, and all kinds of businesses in JB actually. So when I see this screen right on the TV news, so the mall and the car parks and all the places around there is very quiet. So I would think this is the first thing came to my mind is back to the life before the pandemic. They're actually very busy in JB and the custom. People spend how many hours trapped in the traffic lights to work in the JB, from JB to Singapore to work. And also weekend, Singapore, they all jam few hours at the custom and went to JB for shopping, for entertainment, for makan, all these things, or go back home now. So then when I saw the news, the screen over there, right? Oh, this is really the illusion. Like maybe this is the actual life instead. But what we create, the phenomena that we saw in the previous life or previous day is like busy. So I'll confuse, like, actually which one is true? I feel that the busy life or the fun room or those things that we create is maybe it's illusion. So that's the when I watched that news, and then I read this episode, then I like linked to that the news that I watched a few days ago. So this is what I want to share. So maybe we will just need a simple life and a pure or natural life. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah, Karen.